Hey guys, welcome back to Vince-VellCUSTOMS. So today I'm sharing with you a Jean Grey Marvel Girl X Factor custom statue. Now, this is one of those statues that was always on my bucket list I really wanted to make, and something that never really came up until recently. So a while back, somebody sent me a broken Jean Grey body. Now, it was just the body. She was pretty much broken in half. There was no base, no head. It was just hands and the body, and that was it. So, I've been sitting on the body for a long time, and I really just didn't know who to make. But I definitely wanted to do something. Now, I had somebody contact me, and they were like, I got a Jean Grey head, but I want you to do a repair and all this stuff. And I've been waiting for the person to get back to me, and they never did. And I was going to use one of those heads for the statue, so I was like, So recently, I was out in the garage. I was doing a lot of chopping and stuff. So every once in a while, when I'm out there, I'll grab some broken stuff that I have, and I started working on a new custom. So we'll get a little bit closer too. So as I was working on the statue, kind of cleaning it up, I figured, well, I'm working out there today. Let me get the body all together. I'll chop it all down, and I'll make a bare female just in case maybe there's something I want to make. And sure enough, I toyed with the idea, like, you know what, I really would make a Jean Grey X Factor. I think it would look really, really cool, and it's just something I always wanted to do. So I was going through all my parts, and I had a Wonder Woman head from one of the custom Wonder Woman statues I had. And I was toying with it, and I'm looking at it, and I'm like, you know what, this head's actually pretty much in scale with this statue. And I said, this might just work. So after toying with it, I took some pictures and I sent it to a couple friends, and they were like, yeah, this head will really work with this statue. And I was like, let's run with it. So what I did is I got the body all together, and I attached the head, and everything started working out pretty good. So before I actually did any more of the, the figure and everything, I pretty much worked out the line. So I had to Dremel in these lines. So I didn't want the actual outfit raised on this one. I kind of wanted it embedded into the statue. So after some work, I used my saw tool, which is very dangerous, on my Dremel. I did a lot of line work, but some of it I couldn't make, so I had to Dremel out, and then I used Aves, and then I sanded it down, added a little bit wrinkles here, did not too much other work as far as the outfit, because once it was all smoothed out, it worked out pretty good. I did the boots and the gloves. Now, just because I don't have a box, I don't have anything for this stuff, I decided it would be easier to paint up and actually, ship it out to someone who's interested. I magnetized with pegs the hands. So she breaks down very well. So I have, metal rods in here that are magnetized into hollow brass rods. So this way, these go in and out without any issues. So I don't have to worry about any damages or anything like that. But the reason also I did that was because I needed to sculpt the hair. I really wanted to do like that old, early 90s, 80s Jean Grey X Factor hair, and I was looking up a couple pieces of artwork, and I liked the way she kind of had that hair kind of flowing the way like this. So what I did is I did a lot of sculpting of the hair, and I got it all on and everything, and then I was able to put the hands and stuff on afterwards, and it worked out pretty good. So pretty straightforward, just one of those bucket list characters. It's just something you probably may never ever see, like in a 1/4 scale, Jean Grey. I just like to do variations of characters and different outfits, and this statue is, I really do like this statue. Now that I took out all that Jean Grey, Jim Lee era look, with all that, the belt and all the way the outfit was sculpted. Once you take that off and get the bare statue, I think the statue is a really great statue, and I think it's very underrated. So it was a lot of fun. Give you guys a nice booty shot. So it's a really great statue, as you can see. Now, as far as the base, this base is a Bowen Designs Ultron statue, and I completely forgot where I got this base. I think someone sent it to me that was going to throw it out or didn't want it for something, and they just kind of threw it in a package, and I took it, and it's been sitting on my shelf forever. And then one day I was like, you know what? When I'm working on this Jean Grey, I think it would be kind of cool if it was a small base, but kind of tells a little bit of a story, not much. And I thought maybe, just a nice wreckage, base. And it worked out that her feet fit on there pretty well. I just kind of had to sculpt this area out a little bit just so this foot could go in with a peg. And this foot kind of sets over on this fairly well. And that was it. It worked out pretty good. So, I mean, she goes in and out of the base. The hands are magnetized in and out, and it works out pretty good. Now, I wanted to give it that latex look, of course. So this is all chrome silver Tamiya paint, and then it's shading with some black, and then a clear coat of Tamiya red, and then I did the gold X on her, and then I gloss coated all that. But I wanted to do something a little bit different with the gloves. So I wanted the gloves and the boots to be more like a, you know, like a leather yellow. I didn't want it to be all completely, you know, latexed out. I figure her outfit's kind of like that special X-Force, you know, X-Factor, you know, latex outfit. But the gloves are kind of leather and they get dirty, you know, because you're walking and grabbing stuff and, you know, you can't have a bright, you know, latex glove. So I just kind of wanted to run with that. And then, Garage Kit Colors, flesh tone for the face. Lips, I just wanted to go with some natural look for the lips. Archer fine transfer detail eyes. And then the hair is just a nice, you know, redhead hair. I wanted to make the hair kind of separated from the outfit too. So I wanted to make sure she looks like a redhead with a deep red outfit. So you can pretty much see how I did all the line work on her. Because she's a smooth statue and it worked out pretty good, the line work went pretty smooth, except for some areas, of course. But I forgot, it's been a while since I actually worked on this statue, and I remember when I took out, like, the armor, you know, that she had the shoulder pads on and all that stuff, I had to rebuild a lot of the muscles and certain areas that I took all that stuff off. But once I got it all off, it worked out pretty good. But this is something I've had on my shelf for, I would say, well over a year, ever since the statue came out. Just been collecting dust and just kind of working with it. So there you go. That is a Marvel Girl Jean Grey X Factor uniform. Hopefully you guys like the way it came out. I had a lot of fun doing this one. Another one I can mark off my bucket list. Should be up for grabs on my website if you're interested. Just for those Jean Grey fans out there that love Jean Grey that might want this type of version on their collection shelf. So there you go. Thanks for watching, and we'll be back with some more videos.